Hey guys, what's up, Alex here, and today we are here with my home race, the British Grand Prix round Silverstone. Now, I thought I upped the difficulty. I swear I don't know whether I didn't click it right at the end, but I thought I'd uploaded up the difficulty, sorry, the hardest difficulty on the game. Then I just went and got pulled by 9/10 of a second, but I'll double check after this race because I really don't understand. I really did thought I'd change up the difficulty, but maybe I didn't. But anyway, British Grand Prix here, starting from pole. You may notice we've got the racing line back on. I put that on because I need to actually improve my sort of style of riding on this game. I really do think that. So I'm going to put that back on for a little bit to try and understand the game a bit better, understand these Moto2 bikes, because I've always been braking way too late, and you know, just it hasn't been exactly the best sort of racing to watch in the world. It's just me like diving up the inside a lot of the time. So I'm sure there still will be some of that, but yeah, I just want to try and learn the game a bit better here. But more importantly, we have turned flashbacks off, so that's something that has worked. Like, I'm pressing the button right now. I guess you can hear that as we're going in a straight line. I'm pressing that was the rewind button, so that has been turned off now, so that is good. So that's why that's why I'm pretty sure I did up the difficulty, because I did all that in the same sort of settings and I pressed back and that saved, so why wouldn't the difficulty save? So that's kind of strange. But anyway, ooh, into the slow left right here. Lowe's has got past us here, running wide. Zarco's had a bit of contact there. It's really close stuff, but we've dropped down to third place. Can we get back past Zarco down the inside here on the brakes? Ooh, hopping across the curb a bit there. I think he's going to get back through anyway, because that was quite a slow manoeuvre. Yes, side by side stuff with Zarco once again now on the brakes. Down the inside, back into second position here around Silverstone. Will Sam Lowe's finally get a win? I don't know whether he's had one so far this season. I mean, could it be his home race that he finally gets a win? Well, let's hope so. Not for our sake, because we want to get that victory. He's half a second ahead. Down the back straight here. Can we get him? It's going to be quite tough on the brakes here, but we might be able to just get him on the brakes if we're good enough here. We're going to run a bit wide, obviously, now. We might be able to pull it back down. Yes, we do. We pull it back down, and we're back into the lead of this race. And unless he goes back down the inside here, oh, it's close stuff. We're going to get back past him on the exit. It's just incredibly close racing here. Up to the start-finish line. There's the right-hander. Now we should see the start-finish line. We're back into the lead of this race. It's really close stuff halfway around the lap. You can see Sam Lowe's, my teammate, is right there. It's a good little result here so far. We've pulled out a bit of an advantage over, I think it's Alex Rins in third place there. Oh, we've made a bit of a mistake there though. We're going to go wide. Now we need to make sure we just don't rejoin the track into the side of our teammate Sam Lowe's. That would have ended up in an accident. Oh no, the back end's really sliding out there. Ooh, I thought we were going to slide off the bike there. We've not exactly had a good couple of corners here. We've missed the apex once again. We pull it down, we pulled it down, but once again, just not the right line. Lowe's surely going to have a better run. Actually, he didn't. We had a better run out of that corner, or we had a better run out of it, because there was only a 1/10 of a second gap, and that was definitely more than 1/10 of a second. But now, on the brakes, he's really closed me down. It's a whole lot closer for this victory than it has been a few of the other races so far this season. Last corner, is he going to go to the title line? I think he has, but it means we can put down the power a little bit earlier. But look at this, the Rins group has caught up to us here. Oh, that was so close to hitting the barrier. That's complete misjudgment of the racing line there. And to turn one, get it turned in. 0.3 of a second to Sam Lowe's now. I reckon I'm going to be commentating to the end of this one, because this is such a close race here. Now through like the Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel area of the circuit. Oh, and we've made a mistake. No, no, no. I can't get this part of the track right ever. It's really annoying. All over the place here. Should be doing better with the racing line, but I don't think I'm braking enough through that corner there, because I've always got that one wrong. Now to the straight line. Oh, we're hopping over the curbs. It's side-by-side stuff here. Under the banner, we've got Rins going through the middle. It's 3 wide now, going into the braking. 4 wide. Zarco's gone round the outside. It's 4 wide. This is surely not going to end well. Lowe's and Zarco have got past. Now Rins has got past. I don't even know who this is behind us here, but we're going to try and get some overtakes done. No! Oh, damn it. We've got no flashbacks either, so that's it. Oh, no. I just braked a tiny bit too late for me to actually fall off the bike. That's absolutely gutting there. I really was having a good race there, and that's a load of points just thrown away. Especially if it was on the hardest difficulty, that was a great way to sort of bounce back onto a higher difficulty with a good result. I'm not saying particularly a win, but I'm just saying a good result. So now we've got to try and just make up as many positions as possible in these last couple of quarters of this race. Oh, we've messed that one up though. Well, we might get a good run out of here though. We might still get top 10, which won't be a disaster. A little bit cutting that corner, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, Cortese, we'll get past him, then Corsi. Hopefully we can maybe get a few more positions in these last couple of corners. Nothing too silly though. Oh, Rins has gone really wide out in the front there. I don't know if you guys saw that. He's gone way wide. Well, this is going to be a bit of a disaster, but also a bit lucky that we're still going to come home with 8th place. We'll see what the difficulty is in a second. Agatha, can we get him around the outside? It's going to be close stuff across the line. Is it going to be? I think we just pipped him on the line to 7th position. We beat the 77 bike for 7th position on the line. I think they were hopping across the curbs and everything. Yes, we both exactly finished on the same time there. That is insane stuff there. And you can see for once, my fastest lap time was slower than the AI's. 0.8 of a second slower than Morbidelli. So let's go into the menu and check what the difficulty is at. Right guys, so I'm in the menu. You can see here, I just was going to Masano, but I wanted to see what AI difficulties on simulation already. I suppose that's actually quite good. The fact that I was racing with them, I was properly racing for position. I'm liking that a bit more. You can see the rest of my settings right there. So, you know, I've got a few of them turned off, but I'm not. I know a lot of people have been saying put the physics onto pro or whatever. I think at the moment I'm just going to leave it with this. I mean, it's quite tough already. We need to be winning races consistently on this difficulty for me to turn off any more sort of difficulty or turn on, make it more difficult basically. But anyway, I'm going to get to qualifying and I'll get back to you guys when we finally get to the race. Well guys, we're back with the San Marino race and it's not bad qualifying. I mean, it wasn't exactly great, but 10th place is where we're starting for this one. And as you guys, I'm assuming now, are seeing this is probably the right difficulty. Now, obviously, we've a bit more experience with the bike. Obviously, we remember back to the Qatar race, right at the start of the season when we were on this difficulty as well. We were just rubbish. I think partly this is down to the help of the racing line. I know some people would dislike it, but what would you prefer? Like the racing line be there in a bit more, more interesting races, or I don't know, like an easy race win for me and it not be there. I don't know. It's always a tough one. I still feel I am in slightly the wrong difficulty. I mean, obviously there isn't like a slider or whatever that I can choose a percentage rating of the AI strength, but it is what it is. I still think this is probably a little bit too hard for me in general, in general terms, because obviously that I was like a second down in qualifying, so a second down over one lap's quite a lot. But I suppose it does make you want to improve. It makes I did like 4 or 5 laps in qualifying. Like my first lap was my fastest lap, but that doesn't really make. That's not the point. Like the point is I went to do extra laps to try and improve. But yeah, hopefully it might mean that there'll be less episodes in general terms, obviously, because it will take a certain amount of time for an episode, which is going to be longer than last time. So hopefully you guys understand that. I'm not obviously just like stopping uploading, but once every 2 days is much more realistic than once every day. I should mention there will be an episode up tomorrow though, because I was supposed to upload this video yesterday, but I just didn't get back from work until like 6, and then obviously by that time it's just sort of getting a bit too late to upload another video after the one I just uploaded. That's really complicated. But anyway, yeah, it was just getting too late to upload another video. But anyway, this will be for today, and then we'll have another video tomorrow, and obviously some F1 content put in there as well. Obviously quite a busy schedule on my channel at the moment, but we're gearing up towards F1 2016. Looking forward to that one a lot. But yeah, position made up on Morbidelli, top 5. This is looking a lot better now. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm happy that this difficulty is more or less right now, because I was really worried by upping the difficulty again, I was gonna sort of ruin the channel, the series, sorry. If I was sort of really struggling to get into the top sort of top 10, or struggling to get into the top 10 like every race, I thought that would be very boring for you guys. I know a few people did say that they'd enjoy that, and obviously the people that are most vocal are the ones that don't agree. So in general, hopefully this is the right option now going forward. Like, it's not going to be an easy race win. I'm not going to be qualifying pole. I mean, I wasn't really qualifying pole anyway, but you can see we've been a bit more consistent in this race. It is thanks to the racing line. I'm not going to say it isn't, but the racing line is definitely helping me out a little bit here to understand the bike. I mean, I think I'm sort of still used to that Moto3 style of bike where you can brake quite late, and as the bike's so light and there's not much horsepower, you're not building up as much speed, and obviously you can brake later. But yeah, the racing line definitely helping me out a little bit here, and hopefully I'll be able to switch it off, but I'm assuming it'll have to come back on again for MotoGP when we, hopefully, fingers crossed, jump up to that category in a few episodes time. So yeah, there is still a chance at the championship here. Obviously it was slightly dented last time out through the silly mistake on my part of just braking like a couple of centimetres too late in like real terms. It was that close, just braking a little bit too late. And unfortunately for us, it meant that we ended up having a crash. Where is Zarco? Oh, is that Zarco there? I think it is Zarco. He's not having a very good race. That's surprising. I don't want to do any. I don't want to push it, for an extra position here. Obviously, I'd like to be on the podium, but I don't want to do anything too silly here to get that position. Ooh, closed up a lot here though. We might not have to do anything silly. We might just have to go quick move to the inside. Oh. Don't want to hit off lows there. It's really close. Who's going to get the racing line for this next corner? Going to cut back underneath here. Folger. We might be able to get Rins as well. We'll be late on the brakes. Oh, we don't want to get Lowe's. That was going to be a bit optimistic, but anyway, a nice run. I think Sam Lowe's is finally going to get a victory. Actually, he might have won the last race. I'm not too sure, but that's a really good last lap there to grab second position. I'm liking this difficulty. It's a lot more challenging, but it's a lot more fun. And look, we got a nice fastest lap in there as well. Well, that's surprising there. Look how much time we gained. That must have been that last lap. That was honestly probably the best lap I've ever ridden around this circuit. So yeah, that's crazy that I'm on the highest difficulty, and that's that basically. I was getting the fastest lap. That's good. But I think that's 45 points behind the leader. This is going to be pretty interesting as we go forward, guys. Thanks again for watching the series. See you tomorrow for more MotoGP. Please remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Until next time, it's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.